What's up guys, it's Zonkara. Today I'll be showing you how to become a better draft player. So I realized even a lot of the top players struggle a lot playing draft mode. And the reason I know this is because my record's something like 11-2, 11 being 5-1 or 5-0 in terms of wins, and 2 as in I lost somewhere in between. It's usually 0-2, I think. I don't think I've ever lost other than 0-2 where my deck's so bad just because I got really bad luck and there's nothing I could do. So there's a lot of strategies you want to use when playing draft mode, and I'll try to teach you some of them because it's really tough. So don't pick light side right now, because if Luke Skywalker uses Ben Kenobi to transform some of your minions, you will not be able to attack them with anything other than your towers. So always play dark side at this moment in time. So when you pick characters, you want to pick characters that are generally good and have a lot of utility. So Grand Moff Tarkin would be very good in this case, but so would Grand Inquisitor, because Grand Inquisitor has a lot of utility in the sense that he does a lot of damage, so you don't need that many damage dealing characters. On Grand Moff Tarkin's side, he has a lot of utility because he has a cheap unit, which is actually more rare than you think it would be, and he also has an area of effect skill. So the thing is, you usually get an area of effect, at least one area of effect unit, but the thing is, even if it's not a unit, you can get a support cards, and it's like, area of effect's easier to come by than you guys realize. So in this case, I will pick Grand Inquisitor because I feel like his unique is better because it has more aggressive ability. Also, it fits my playstyle more. So my unique or the area of effect. In this case, I feel like I'll find another area of effect skill, and my unique's so good that it's basically half the reason why I picked Grand Inquisitor. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Eighth Brother. Very good card. So as I told you, I want to get a support card. In this case, turrets are generally very good, except for the higher tier turrets. So epic turrets like mortar turret and laser turret are really bad because they're very easy to deal with for how much they cost. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the support card because it's just the better card overall. So now these are both terrible picks. So which one would I choose? A card that can occasionally be useful, or a card that can almost never be useful. So Energy Pike Trap is such a bad card that you basically are forced to pick the other option. There are times when Energy Pike Trap is necessary to lower the cost of your deck, but in this case, we're so early in the draft that I'd rather just pick the better card instead of a card that fits a role. And I don't really need more crowd control in this deck at the moment because I don't know how many damage dealing cards I have. Even though I'm Grand Inquisitor, I don't know how much crowd control I'm going to need yet. Okay, so in this case, I can either pick more area of effect or a tank. This tank is so bad, it actually might not be worth picking. It's really tough to decide on TX55 Assault Tank or TIE Fighters. And the thing is, I already have area of effect and I don't really want more. But the thing is, there are 3 cards you really want in every single deck. It's ATST, Dewback, or Light Vehicle. And if you get none of them, you're pretty much screwed, but you can still hash out some wins. And I'll make a gameplay video with this deck after I finish drafting it to see how well I do. But in this case, I will not pick the Assault Tank because I feel like it is so weak, it's not worth picking at all. Okay, in this case, I don't have any big cards. This is the only big card of big ATST, and I have a lot of support cards to support it. So I have to pick ATST this game in order to win anything at all. So ATST made my deck significantly better. So now, I have the option between basically worse Stormtroopers, which are Death Troopers, or Magna Guards. The thing is, in this case, where I have a lot of support cards, I want to have things be able to deal with upfront tanky targets. So I have Eighth Brother, but that's not enough. I could use Sniper, but that's really not enough because it's super easy to kill a Sniper. So in this case, Magna Guard is the better pick for this deck. Okay, so Heavy Gunners or Imperial Heavy Gunner, an Imperial Sentry Droid. Heavy Gunners are so weak to area of effect, which they will have plenty of, because every deck will have a lot of area of effect. It's just the way the game is. There's a lot of area of effect, and a lot of inbuilt characters, and a lot of cards. So, usually single units that are really tanky are better. So in this case, Imperial Sentry Droid will be good. So you generally don't want to play such a slow deck with Grand Inquisitor, but in this case, you should play. Wow, it's still bugged. It says victory 5 out of 5, but obviously I haven't played any games yet, you know, but whatever, visual bug. So anyways, in this case, I realize I'm going to have to play slow and adapt to my deck. I have to adapt to my playstyle to make sure that the deck will be efficient enough. So my basic plan is to put a TSC, then Imperial Sentry Droid right behind it, and TIE Bomber, whatever small units I have in the back, while putting down Magna Guards or Sniper or Eighth Brother, whatever can support me at that point. So I'm going to go ahead and go in one game and see how it goes. Man, dude, this chair is so freaking high. It's actually Like, it's at such an angle where I'm actually tired sitting on it. So I'm facing Bones187. He's playing Han Solo, one of the best arena characters in the game. The only reason I don't play him is because if Luke mind controls some of your units on light side, you just lose because you can't attack them. So since that's the reason why, that's basically the only reason why I don't play light side. I love playing light side. I've been playing it back and forth. But once I got screwed, I decided not to play it anymore. So in this case, I don't have ATST, so I'm just going to keep cycling out cards. I'm not really in the mode to play hyper aggressively, but I actually might be able to. He's not doing anything, and I don't really feel threatened by him. So he's going to go ahead and put down a unit that's very easy to deal with. Okay, now that he puts Partisan, I'm going to go ahead and just push the right side. There's nothing I can do on the left side. He uses his skills, and now I'm going to go ahead and use all my units on the right side. I'll use my skill on him, deal as much damage. Partisan's not worth dealing with, put 8th Brother to support me, and I'm going to die here, but he should be able to die as well. This is worth it. I can deal with the GNK droid. I saw it go down, but it's not too worrisome, honestly. So yeah, I will be fine this game. I'm going to put the sharpshooter in the middle, just in case I need it. One extra attack there, and then the sharpshooter shoots on the right side of the other unit. Make sure you use your sniper properly if you're going to use sniper. It takes some finessing, but it's pretty easy to use for the most part. Generally, the middle is the best place. So in this case, he's really screwed. I'm going to go ahead and just kill him. He stood way too close. I'm going to take the bomb. Did he put it down yet? I'm not sure. So now that I have such an advantage, I can keep snowballing. And he already understands this is a good game. I haven't had to use Partisan yet. Ooh. I haven't had to use Hive Armor yet, but I'm going to need to pretty soon. The reason I stopped focusing everything for, oh well. The reason I stopped focusing everything to kill Partisan is because Partisan is probably the best unit in the game, except for Chopper. But Chopper's a special case where not everyone can have Chopper. So I'm going to go down and put my ATSD Walker and basically force him to play. I don't care if he gets my left tower. It doesn't matter at all. I'm going to use my skill here on the enemy tower. I can't dash, but I can just dash in, deal some damage, and then TIE Fighter. So you saw how I basically adapted to the strategy in my deck. Normally, I wouldn't want to use such a slow strategy with Grand Inquisitor, because Grand Inquisitor is basically made to kill people. But since I don't have that option, I basically have to play differently. So his deck, he didn't play it well. What he needed to do is slow push with unstable GNK droid. Why is he still shit talking, dude? What the fuck? I'm just trying to do a commentary. What a fucking bitch, dude. Good job, dude. Fucking good job, asshole. Fuck you. Anyways, his deck's pretty decent too. He just used it really, really poorly. So his unstable GNK droid, he could have slow push with this and then put a Wookiee behind it. Chewbacca behind it. And that would have been very tanky and hard for me to deal with. So overall, that would have been very slow and had a very strong push to deal with my ATST Walker. He also could have put Brazilian Warrior as well, but that's tanky. Or he could put Partisan, whatever he had in his hand. Most likely Partisan. And since all his units are organic, he could have Adrenaline potioned it. And that could have completely destroyed anything I owned. But the thing is, he didn't do any sort of strategy. He just kind of put down some units and expected it to beat me. That's not going to work against better players. Better players will always try to use strategies with whatever deck they have. I will admit my deck is pretty good. But as you saw, my deck's good because I drafted it to be good. I got some good options on some cards, but I also made sure that my deck had some synergy while drafting it. So anyways, I'm going to continue this video later and show you my other games. I will most likely get 5 wins based on how high quality this deck is. And if you want to see that, go ahead and check the next video. I also will do gameplay analysis for people who want me to analyze their picking points. Well, when they want to draft cards and when they want to play the game. So I will analyze anything, pretty much any video you want to give me. Just send me a link. You can record in the game by going to your settings and record your gameplay. That'd be really helpful. Make sure to check out the subreddit. This update's awesome. I fucking love it. And I'll see y'all next time and have a good one. Peace out, y'all.